More and more businesses are realizing, finally, inclusion and diversity in the workplace are keys to success. As we continue to celebrate Black History Month, we thought we'd introduce you to a woman who is making that growing reality by matching underrepresented talent with future employers. She's being that conduit. Sandra Endo has her story.
Hi, my name is Justin Powell. I'm 19 years old and I want to be a music industry executive.
And he's well on his way with a paid internship at a record label. His project landed an artist a Grammy nomination.
It's a very scary experience trying to jump into an industry that you know you want to work in. I know how important internships are and how difficult and competitive they are to get.
Hey, Justin.
Giving him a competitive edge is coach and mentor Halleemah Nash, founder of Rosecrans Ventures, a company she created 3 years ago to cultivate underrepresented young talent in the workforce.
What is your dream, and how can I find a job shadowing or an internship opportunity that matches what that goal looks like?
This Compton native, first-generation college graduate from Howard University knows a thing or two about success from the perspective of a person of color, and she's focused on passing on that knowledge to the next generation.
This is leadership from a person who's experienced being a woman in the workplace, someone that's experienced being the only African-American intern in an environment, a person that's experienced microaggressions and discrimination. How have I managed that? And how can I pour that same knowledge from a mentorship perspective to every single young person that I'm coaching?
Her budding business already placed more than 100 young people with paid internships. The goal, future employment and a shift in culture at many companies to include more diversity in the ranks.
To be able to say from a mentorship perspective that your locks are beautiful, your skin color is beautiful, your body is affirmed, and affirming that identity with an internship, with an actual employment opportunity in a space where they could be their best selves.
Her work is already attracting the national spotlight. She received a $10,000 donation from the Drew Barrymore Show to help her young mentees.
So our friends at H&M are going to provide you with $10,000 worth of gift cards to help you professionally outfit your students for their internship.
We go for it. We work hard for it. We show up excellently.
And you can see it in Justin.
I think she said dope was the word.
Yes, Justin is incredibly dope.
He calls her sensational.
Halleemah actually matched me with a Black-owned record label, and he's from the South Side of Chicago like me. So seeing someone that has a very similar background as myself doing the things that I want to do when I grow up, it really helps me put everything in perspective that I can achieve these goals. It's not something that's lofty or unattainable. It's something that's right there in my grasp if I go and reach for it.
Justin learning a big lesson Nash realized on her own. Bet on yourself. When you have a strong foundation, you believe in.
Madam C.J. Walkers, Melody Hobson, who are executives leading in the C-suite and providing transformational change, I feel like I have plenty of blueprints to look at to ensure that how I do business and the impact that I deliver as a social entrepreneur actually can be sustainable and not just here today and gone tomorrow.
Instead, shaping tomorrow through a diverse next generation.
Sandra joins me now. You know, it's so important. You and I both know, you and I both stand on the shoulders of the women that came before us as journalists, right? And they understand this notion in the work she's doing. These affirmations for the next generation, they're so important.
Absolutely. What an innovator Rosecrans Ventures and obviously Halleemah Nash is taking, just trying to use the life lessons that she has learned, all the missteps, the mistakes, but also the successes, and then passing that down, right? We all need that mentorship, and you have it in you, Michaela. I know you're passing on your knowledge, and it's just so important for these underrepresented communities, especially. And Nash is saying she is at detention centers, underrepresented, and yeah, youth groups that just don't have a chance. And she's finding that raw talent, nurturing them. She's with them every step of the way to ensure success. And in Justin's case, his first internship, was at an investment bank. And he realized, hey, you know, that's not the career for me. And he realized what he wanted to do. So they made a big switch in careers. And he is thriving and he's finding he's loving it. So that's all part of the growing process.
Absolutely.
And learning what you love to do as a profession. It's so amazing and inspiring to see.
You really need a coach to kind of help you along the way. You've got to make those choices. You got to have the confidence, but they can coach and kind of divine it out of you. The people that I have mentored and provide mentorship over the years, there's one caveat I give them. I ask them to verbally acknowledge that they will do the same for somebody coming up behind them. We don't get to where we are without somebody reaching a hand and pulling us forward, so we have to continue the chain, right, Sandra?
Absolutely, such important work. And the fact that Halleemah Nash bet on herself, she quit her full-time job and just took it upon herself to create this entrepreneurship, her own business to do this for young people. It's incredible.
Yeah, you have so much agency, right? And knowing that you have purpose in the work you're doing. Congratulations to Halleemah. Thank you so much for introducing us to her. I feel really invigorated. My goodness, that's powerful stuff.